won't mind giving it to you. Joey's had nothing but work lately, so Joey... So, if you entertain Joey... The more you sparkle, the more fun it is to watch!
Oh, mister, you came back just in time. Thanks for saving me earlier. I told the professor about you and... Oh, the professor? He's an Arisian scholar that I'm staying with. So anyway, I told him how you saved me, and now he wants to thank you. He's living in this rundown shack. Drop by when you have a chance. Come on! This way! Professor, I'm home! I brought the guy I told you about.
Ah, Adol. It seems my apprentice is in your debt. He said it was a red-haired youth, so I knew it had to be you.
What? Professor? You know him?
Yes, it was a long time ago.
Wow, that's amazing! It must have been so exciting! A tower as big as a mountain? Oh, I wish I could climb it too.
It may sound fun to you, but I assure you it was definitely not as enjoyable as you think. By the way, Adol, how was Granavalis Mountain? Did you find anything of interest? That broken piece of mirror, could it be the sacred mirror of Zem?
Oh, the mirror you have is the same as the one at my house. The one that belongs to Olha.
You may be... You said before that it was apparently stolen from the village. In that case, that red fairy...
The little one I saw must have been the same one. Olha and Isha really love that mirror. I'll catch her for sure next time I see her.
No, you're talking about a wicked creature who has the power to control beasts. Do not go after her carelessly.
But...
I once heard that mirror is passed down from priestess to priestess. You should return it to the priestess when you get the chance. It is said the sacred mirror of Zem is... You should return it to the priestess when you...
The mirror is broken up so neatly. I wonder where the rest of it is.
I originally hail from the Roman Empire. It's a long story, but we had to flee the country and...
My job back on Arisia required a sword like that. But I had to fight other humans, not monsters. I was your basic gladiator, you see.
You know my parents eloped? I heard it was my mom's idea. I'd like to say it's a nice story, but my mom didn't exactly seem to pull her hair out over it.
Rose has always been the boss of me, it seems. We're only here because of her. She dragged me out onto the deck during a storm on the high seas. The angry waves took us in no time, though. And there you go. Same as everyone else here after...
Even just off the coast of these islands, the current's still pretty fast with the vortex and all. You can't be wandering too far from here, even by ship. Can't even get as far as Quatero or Zemeth without trouble.
Hey, new guy! The boss was asking me to work on fixing the bridge. But I ain't ever seen the monsters that are showing up around here. I tried fighting them off, but ended up injuring my arm, you see? I'm thinking I'll just be taking it easy for a while here. Gotta work with them tailed freaks. I ain't a fan of it, but since it's to help...
Adol! How nice of you to visit! Oh yeah, make sure you see Isha. She comes here every day to ask if you came by. She should be at Moonset Shore right about now. Make sure you see Isha. She should be at Moonset Shore right about now.
Oh, Adol! I'm so glad you're safe. I had a frightening dream. You fell from the top of a rocky mountain. Then you battled a hideous monster. It looked a little like a crab and a bit like a bat. So it was real after all. It has always been like this. I have dreams and visions. I see the terrible. Even when I first met you, I envisioned the monster that appeared at the fountain. That's why I was afraid. And that's why I was avoiding you. I couldn't tell my sister. She has so much to do already. I don't want her to worry even more. You're amazing, you know that? You don't look stronger than my uncle or Sir Kuval, but no matter what kind of bad dream I have, you always make it out okay. Really, I'm so glad you're safe. Did you see my sister? I think she'd be very happy if you went to see her. Did you see my sister? I think she'd be... My, Sir Adol! What a pleasant surprise. Please make yourself at home. Oh, by the way, how was your trip to the Arisian town? My, I had no idea. But I am relieved to learn that he is doing well. Oh yes, we are going to be repairing the bridge with the townspeople. I hope that this will give us the opportunity to bridge the differences between our two cultures. What could that be? It is broken, but there is no doubt it is my mother's mirror. Oh, I am sorry. I thought I would never get it back. Thank you, truly. Thank you. I am sorry that you had to see me like that. This mirror has been passed down from priestess to priestess. We believe that the mirror houses all for me. It is also a memento of the previous priestess. Really, I am so glad that it came back to me. Though it is not much, please allow me to show my appreciation. Thank you so very much. May you be blessed with Alma's kindness. You must be tired after such a long journey. Oh yes, I believe Isha is out visiting the shore. Did you see her already? I see. A dream. I had noticed a long time ago that she also possesses It is a mysterious power linked to Alma, which only appears among maidens with ivory skin. Perchance that power is stronger in Isha than in myself. And yet, I have done nothing to console her, for she is willing to endure the agony all alone. I have failed, not only as a priestess, Sir Adol, would you do me a favor? Would you please lend her your support from now on? I think she can openly express her problems with you. Sir Adol, would you please? I think she can open...
Ah, greetings, Adol. Last we talked, you were about to make your way to the other island. So, how were things in town over there? Oh my! You saved her? I am deeply indebted to you, as is my underachieving son. He continues to wander off on his own, ignoring the fact that he's still up. Indeed, he may well be providing daily headaches for Master Rabba. Well, enough of that. Did you find any clues that might shed light on the whereabouts of the mirror? Oh, is that so? Olha must have been so happy. Sir, you have truly gone above and beyond the call of duty for us. Still, though, I wonder what that red fairy could have been. We've certainly never used the mirror to summon vile beasts. What sort of tragedy is befalling our beautiful land? So, it appears the Arisians didn't steal our mirror after all. Perhaps the broken bridge wasn't their doing either. Well, it will be repaired soon anyway. Indeed, perhaps the bad blood of the past should be forgiven. Well, the bridge will indeed perhaps...
Among the young people, Kuval's the definite leader. In our tribe, only Ord's better. It's true, you may be somewhat skilled, but there actually used to be, and we've washed our hands.
Chief Ord seems to put a lot of trust in Kuval. Kuval often fills in for the chief when he has other obligations. There's an annual festival in this village to give thanks to the spirits. The whole village gets quite lively in anticipation of the event. Boy, I really love that atmosphere.
Hey, red guy, have you seen my kid brother Ryu?
Jeez. You know, whenever my husband gets done with fishing, he comes home, gets trashed, and looks for useless junk. He claims he can't fish well unless he's drunk. But he is a good man when he's not.
I've decided to help out around here now. And this time, I'll really give it... I've decided to help, and this time, I'll...
But the kid shouldn't be looking up... to a drunk like that.
You know, sometimes I see Arisians fishing. I used to always see this old guy. But I seen her near the other island, fishing on a little... Well, time to go. I'm going down to the beach. Gotta be something down there today.
Lady Wanuka put too much salt in the food. Chief choked on it.
Lady Wanuka was trying to help out here earlier, but she was so clumsy with mishap after mishap. She was really hard on... I think it's really important to just calm down a bit with these things. If Lady Wanuka could just calm down more.
Lady Wanuka put Chief Choke on it. Lady Wanuka, Chief Choke.
So I hear Kaval and the others are going to start repairing the bridge. These guys still think the Arisians had something to do with it, though. But I know everyone in Ramorge, so it's got to be some sort of misunderstanding. Damn, I can't believe we got to work with those Arisians in order to repair the bridge. They're Kuval's orders, but the very thought makes me shudder. Damn, I can't believe we got to work. We managed to get in contact with the Arisians on the other side, Quatera and Canaan. If we work together, we managed to get in contact with Quatera and Canaan.
It looks like the bridge is starting to be I do hope that our youth don't start any sort of Donnybrook. Silva is particularly distrustful of Arisians, so... Silva is particularly
I hope my wife Wanuka isn't being too much of a burden on Lady Sola. It'd really be nice if she could just improve her self-esteem. Mommy's at another house now. Grandpa says it's for practice.
Adol! How nice! Oh yeah, make sure you see she comes here every day to ask if you... She should be at Moonset Shore.
Gotta work with them tailed freaks. Bosses, I ain't a fan of it, but since...
Wow, so you returned the piece of mirror to Olha. I'll bet she was really happy. She really loved that mirror. Wow, so you returned the piece of mirror. I'll bet she really loved...
So, you delivered the mirror. I've heard that mirror is like a place where all... I hope the rest of it can be found. I've heard that mirror is like... I hope the...
My job back on Arisia required, but I had to fight. I was your basic...
After all is said and done, we still use the bridge to do business, for example. After all is said and done, for example.
We've gotten in contact with Quatera, so it looks like we'll finally be able to repair the bridge. That's one less thing to worry, huh? Well, it's true that I'm not a fan of the Redder, but business is business. That's sort of a motto for us Altago merchants. If you do find a path to Zemeth, I'll lend you a valuable item.
Hey, new guy. I spend most of my to hear him tell it. He fled with his lover. Heh, you can't ever judge a... He fled with his lover. Heh, you can't...
I worked on a Roman. One day, a rudder got stuck. I found T's shirt. She's been my... So, I hear you arrived, I have heard, as a man of the loot.
I originally hail from the... It's a long story, but we have... I never imagined we would have ended up in the... Well, at least I...
It was always a dream of mine to have my very... I never thought it would come true. It's only natural a younger brother should help out and then leave. I can't just be used by that old geezer Boz. My new dream is to establish Rose Trading Company.
see. So you're the swordsman Jue spoke. I did not think anyone would have the nerve to interfere with us. Since you had the audacity to take the key, I cannot leave you be- Forgive me, but this is where you shall die. Oh, guardian of the cradle, the master's return is nigh. Fulfill thy duty. It seems I underestimated you. Very well. The path to the sanctum has been opened. It is only a matter of time before the seal is undone. Farewell, red-haired swordsman. I await our next encounter.
I have been waiting for you. My name is Am. It was I who sealed the great ark. Though my vessel may decay, my soul shall be passed down to the children. Swordsman, the one who saved his brethren in a distant land. I shall entrust the final key to thee. Swordsman, pay heed. The stolen black key is attempting to open the cover of the ark. Before the evil dream revives.
Oh boy, looks like I've been beaten to it. You've sure been sniffing around a lot while I've been preparing things. Heck, that's fine. There's no chance in hell I can face her anyway. I'll just do what I can. Okay, I've closed up all the keyholes now. Huh, so you're still here. No worries. This is just for keeping pesky people away. It's sure not a permanent solution, but it should buy us some time. Well, anyway, looks like she gave you a key. Add all the red? You're better than I thought. But don't let it go to your head. Even with skills like yours, it won't be easy. Looks like we've said too much. Well, never mind. I'm going on ahead. Oh, one more thing. Don't you dare peel off the talismans I put up. Well, heck, I guess even you aren't that stupid.
Mister, you're back! Surprised to see Isha here? She said she tagged along with Kuval on his errand.
You know, the bridge has finally been fixed. I've always wanted to see the town, at least once. So I thought this would be the perfect chance for me to tell about the festival.
You can make all the excuses you want. But I know the real reason you came here was to see him, wasn't it? Boy, you sure have changed. Back when we were little, all you did was follow Olha around. And now look at you, coming all the way here just to see him.
What are you talking about? You can be so rude, you know that?
You should know better than to tease her. Oh, good grief. You'll never learn to grow up. Perhaps we should have a little talk with Chief Orr.
No, anything but that. If Dad found out, he'd kill me. Oh yeah, I promised to hang out with Peace. Later, mister. Make yourself at home.
The Arisian town. It's so different from what I'd imagined. All the homes are made of stone. Well, except for Liav's and the professors. Gee, I don't know how can stand it. What about you? Which do you like better? Really? Oh, that reminds me. I saw something a little odd when we were crossing the bridge. A strange piece of wood drifted off towards the open sea. It disappeared behind the island. When I saw that piece of wood, I saw an image of your face. I wonder why. When I saw that piece, I wonder why.
It seems your desire for adventure is stronger than ever. If you have any questions, I will be glad to So a strange piece of wood disappeared behind the island. A Redden elder once told me that behind Canaan is a place similar to Moonsetch, but due to it being at the bottom of a sheer precipice, That girl has come all this way for a visit. Why don't you stay here a bit? You deserve...
Lloyd was saying they needed more helpers for the bridge, so I volunteered. We always hear things about them, but the Redden people I was working with couldn't have been nicer. We're different, sure, but that doesn't mean we can't get along.
We was waving our arms a bunch while fixing the bridge, trying to communicate with them tailed frick. Damn, never expected I'd be working with... Just ain't getting my head around it. But you know, now I'm thinking they ain't the guys who wrecked the bridge. But who would have done it then? You think it's that mercenary that's been sneaking around?
Well, one of them with these disturbing eyes kept baiting Zaxxon a bit, but...
I'm back from fixing the suspension bridge. You know, there are many stout men among the... By the way, Lloyd from the trading company seems to know about the monsters in the... There are a good number of monsters in that cabin. It'd be a good idea to check.
Hey, Adol. You're looking well today. Liav and I are old friends. I was already here to see Master Baslam, so I decided to... Oh yes, Isha came with me today too. She should be over at Professor Raba's place. Why don't you... She seemed pretty eager to see you again. Isha should be over at Professor Raba's place.
Kuval should have no reason to come here anymore. The festival is approaching. He ought to be busy and need not worry about me.
A bevy of hard-shelled beasts infests a cavern on the Canaan Plains. However, their weakness can be exploited with a certain bell. We did once have possession of it. However, when we lent it to Professor Rabba, his young apprentice was careless and lost track of it. What are we to do? We simply cannot hope to set foot in the cavern without first procuring that bell. What are we to do? We simply cannot hope to... How on earth could the professor's apprentice have been so careless?
The bridge is already fixed. In fact, I just met with the Red and Messenger about it. Seems like there's some shady business going on around here. Indeed, this isn't the time for petty disagreements. Ah, that reminds me. You haven't forgotten our conversation, right? I did ask you about finding a way to Zemeth Island, remember? What did you say? I see. You say there was a statue and a shining pillar in the ruins of Zemeth Island? I think I'll talk this over with Professor Rabba. I heard you were an adventurer, but my expectations weren't this high. Well, as promised, I'll lend you this. This talisman represents Sea God Gratios, who protects my homeland of Altago. It's truly a valuable treasure. You can now move around and breathe underwater. I'll bet you'll be able to reach a few places that you couldn't before. However, remember this. I'm only lending it to you. The bridge has been fixed, and you've found a way to Zemeth Island. If we could just do something about that great vortex, I'd finally make a killing on all the emerald I've acquired. The future looks bright for Baslam Trading Company.
A bevy of hard-shelled beasts infests it. However, they're weak. However, when we lent it, what are we to do? What are we to do? How on earth could the professor's...
I came across a rather strange talisman when I was cleaning Master's room the other day. It's apparently a divine charm passed down in his home country. He was bragging that the talisman was the reason he survived being sucked into the Great Vortex. I came across a rather...
So, I hear the bridge. I saw some Rudden messengers over by Sir... One of them was a handsome young man, but there was also... She looked awfully nervous.
Boy, business sure is running smooth with Annis in charge of things. I'm worrying that she ain't gonna find a husband at this rate, though. Boy, business sure is. I'm worrying that...
I want to meet Redden kids. Can I be friends with them?
My husband is quite close with that Redden, Sir Agu. Sir Agu comes by often to visit. He has quite a good... Are all Redda like him?
Oh, that room, I saw something a little a strange it disappeared.
Adol, all has set out for Windseeker Heights. If you want to see her, you should probably wait until she gets back. I think even you would have a tough time with the monsters there. All has set out for Winds. If you want to see her, I think even you...
I kept asking my brother to let me visit the Arisian settlement, but he kept refusing. Oh, darn. My elder brother, Kuval, returned, but he left right away. I'm happy that he's so trusted, but honestly, the three of us used to often play together, you know.
Kuval left for the Arisian settlement. He said he had something to do for all. He'd better not be seeing that whoop.
The Arisians that came over to repair the bridge were more decent than I thought they'd be. But I'm still keeping my eyes on...
Adol, good of you to come. We have finally managed to fix the suspension bridge to Canaan. This matter was left to Kuval, who has shown brilliant leadership while negotiating with the Arisians. If something were to happen to me, I had no qualms about entrusting him to lead our people. Unfortunately, both Olha and Isha happen to be out right. I think they will be back soon, but in the meantime, please...
I found me something pretty. It looks like a golden necklace, but I bet it belonged to someone who got caught in the great... Speaking of which, you've been coming and going from the Arisian settlement lately. If you find any unusual...
Wanuka worries too much about the times she's made mistakes. If she keeps focusing on the negative, she'll just make more mistakes. I wonder if there's a way to make her feel more...
Oh, shucks. I can't do anything. No matter what I do, I just make... Well, what if I fail?
Did you know about the festival? It's coming up pretty soon. Noi can't wait for it.
It looks like the young men went off somewhere, but I wonder where they went. Everyone has an amazing appetite. I guess they must have been working really hard.
Huh? Man, you got something unusual there. Willing to trade that capsule of water for something special? It's a deal. Go on, take it. This'll help a lot. I get into tight spots hunting and stuff sometimes. Probably will bring me luck, you know? Kuval something. He showed up in town but headed straight over to Leov's place. I'm wondering if that guy still thinks he owes her something.
Oh, man. If only this were my homeland, the Roman Empire. Just my luck to wind up on some island with crazy tailed things and ruthless. I've hit rock bottom.
Oh, I saw something a little odd when we were crossing A strange piece of wood drifted off to... It disappeared behind...